안녕하세요. 스타필드 이어서 하도록 하겠습니다.
I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. If you can handle that, your money's welcome here.
역시 무기 작업대가 있었구나. 사거리가 늘고 무게가 늘고 레이저 사이트 리플렉트 얘 말고 재고 없으면 왜 떠있지? 뭔가 할 수 있는 게 없구나. 아직 뭐가 개발된 게 없어서. 뭔가 좀 팔까?
You ask me, if you're looking for a weapon, I've got you. Just so you know, keep it to self-defense.
판매 이런 게 언제 내 인벤토리에 들어왔지? 라이플 22 데미지 쓸만할 것 같은데 이거는? 그런가?
Nice handiwork. I like your style.
데미지가 올라간다. 필요한 연구 내부 모듈 3. 철갑탄은 안 되고 변술 매거진은 되는구나.
Sure, Laredo makes some good guns, but if you want a range of men, I shall serve you better.
괜찮을까? 쓸만할까? 와고노 농장으로 해놔서.
Hello.
If you're looking to stay, Northwood is open soon.
지금 쓰고 있는 게 요건데 재장전 속도? 아, 빨리 우주선도 업그레이드를 하고 싶은데 들어갈 공간이 너무 적어. 아, 와그너 농장으로 빨리.
Time to leave this place behind.
이동.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it.
Can't imagine living on the fringes like this. I think I'll stick to the comforts of New Atlantis.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
아까
I'm
많다.
Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
군사 작전이 아니다. 특별한 이유가 있었나?
Nothing I can think of, no. Truth is, we're in some hard times here. The last harvest was the worst we've had in a long time. Besides, it ain't like there's a lack of available land around here. There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there. That's right. The uniforms look like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes. Like men who are used to violence. I was in fear for my life. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
흔적 분석도 있구나.
Hey, there'll be plenty of time for shooting later.
분석해? 아니? 아, 그냥 선택만 하면 되는구나.
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
오, 이런 협공 맵도 있네.
Are you certain that traveling into these canyons is wise? The route looks treacherous.
I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
안 되네. 역시. 오케이. 스캔 완료.
Grab some
pungent.
Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Look out! Watch it! Get ready!
재장전이 너무 오래 걸리네. 뭐야? 뭐야, 왜 갑자기 튀어나와?
Grab some cover! They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these cages, waiting to snipe us. Get ready!
I don't even need it, sir.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I don't get as much feel for it as I used to.
Don't rush the scan. Don't want this to be done.
smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
We should be careful. This bottleneck is the perfect place for an ambush.
뭐야, 대화 가능한 거야? 그냥 무기를 넣고. 대화합시다, 대화.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
Normally, I'd suggest you choose your words carefully so we could avoid bloodshed. But something tells me that isn't going to be possible.
That's none of your damn business. Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that. Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but that ain't none of your business. You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? Oh, I think it does. We've been found out! Don't let him leave here alive! Bring it on!
This isn't worth it!
Ain't nothing personal. Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
네가 먼저 선빵 친 거야.
Might be something useful here.
나는 평화적으로 가려고 했는데.
Might be worth taking a look through this.
아까 뭘 읽어보랬는데?
Brothers and sisters, now is the time. We must spread the
이거다.
word of the
내부자가 잘해서 배를 빼앗았다.
Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
우주선도 왜 가능한가? 엑서스 할 수 없습니다.
Anything interesting in range?
뭔가 대단한 건 없지? 공장으로 갑시다.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate. So who were they? Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, they say the Rangers always get there. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to. Of course.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't... All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
아키라 시티에 가자. 아키라 시티 가려면
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
좀 팔자.
sure sometimes spot them on farms. That's why we only roll on those other ones. That bank robbery sounded intense. God damn.
A year or two back, I had a show to work.
Just making my way.
Might be hard work, but it sure beats living under the boot.
These rangers are some hard-blooded folk.
어디로 올라가는 거야? 위로 올라가야 되는데 여기 켜놔야겠다. 이쪽이구나. 이게 이런 게 있네. 무기 재장전 및 무기 뽑기 속도가 영구적으로 5% 상승.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
아직 모르는 게 남아있어.
I agree. Until we see the whole picture, what did you make of these men who were trying?
군인 입장에서는
I had a feeling you were no stranger to combat. Good thing, too.
You can take the soldier out of the war, but you can't take the war out of the soldier. You carry that experience.
Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on?
사람을 고용해 어떻게 배워?
Oh, tech ships ain't exactly. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. Didn't you fight in the Colony War?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president. Just make sure you stay on his good.
해야 할 일을 할 뿐이다.
Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication. Our authority and our power. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection. Good hunting.
포르보의 궤도에 오르다. 포르보?
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
오, 스톱. 잠깐만, 이게 맞나? 니아카루의 배 타다.
Docking cycle complete. 아야. 야, 얘는 배도 좋다. 부럽다. 그냥 눈에 보여서 눌렀는데 쓸모없는 쓸데없는 짓을 한 건가?
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest... Don't need to ask for that, I'd have helped you. Since you're new, here's a lesson.
We hear you, loud and clear, Nia.
Thanks. That should get me home. Good. There aren't many of us out there. Now let's talk about those outlaws. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far, but we can't let them.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
미아사로 가자.
So, where to next?
Go ahead. Try and run.
오오오오.
Time to die.
Enemy's shields are back online. Our grab jump system's primed, Captain.
You're no match for us.
Target's shields are down.
호프탄.
Yes! Grab drive back online.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, that's it. Welcome to Hope Town.
Touching down.
Oh, wait. We should swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
서프레소. 소음기가 달려있네.
work done? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Look, I'm sure you can find something you'll...
화물 용량이 높고 저렴한 걸로 1100. 400, 600, 700. (730) 이게 용량은 많은데 생긴 게 너무 쉐이드도 있고. 얘로 갈까? 에너지 쉐이드. 얘는 스피드도 빠르네. 연료가 근데 75. 저 리액터라는 게 무슨 뜻이지? 일단 잠깐만 이거 세이브를 하고.
Got anything you need to offload? I'm sure you can find something you'll...
지르자. 아, 파일럿 스킬이 부족합니다. 파일럿 스킬도 필요한가 본데? 아, B급 우주선 조정할 수 있다. 이거 여기 있네.
Anything I can help you with? I'm sure you can
그럼
find something...
A급에서 일단은 봐야 될 것 같고. (175, 700) 공격도 하고 이러려면 얘를 쓰는 게 낫겠죠. 얘로 갑시다. 된 거야? 보선 설정 어떻게 해?
Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find something you like. Looks to me like you've already... Okay, no problem.
이게 지금 쓰는 거였고 무스타나 $12,000원 써서 또 문자로를 추가할 수 있네? 경고가 하나 붙어있네? 기동성을 향상시켜주시오. 엔진을 추가. 오류. 배가 너무 무거워서 드랙 점프를 할 수 있습니다. 아, 이상한 차를 산 건가? 그래서 기동성 향상. 일단은 무시를 하고 한번 써봅시다. 능선이 얼마나 떨어질지는 모르겠지만
Excuse me. A little test word here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
All right, Adela. Oh, God. Right. When I signed on to be a freight captain, and now I'm a heroine. Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab. We do bulk shipping, boring. Have you ever... You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slack. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got everyone demanding I powered down. Hand over the contraband! I skipped the system, ditched the cargo. I'm getting to that part. Sorry. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can... Listen, I just haul, well, garbage, but, well, awesome. Plus credits. I don't know. I don't want any... You are the best! This slate, he's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stick...
Keep an eye on your valuables, if you can't protect your own.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you... I'm sure they didn't want to die. It's a pointless and stupid... You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his... I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. No, and I can't get in. I'm sure, Mr. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should...
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
I guess it's Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
You'd be dust except for the factory.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Merchant. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, The Free Star Rangers. At last! Ah, damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's, I suppose, the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship with... Well, because I told them not to. If word got out, it would... I'm in fierce competition. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems... What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Nevertheless, I suppose I... Rest assured. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened. Frankly, I think, however, I can't... No, nothing at all. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Now, you can bet my ships last... Very well. This town is home to men. I provide jobs that put food on their tables. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will...
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden, but the deputy has...
Despite what you think, I have great respect for... But my primary concern... I'm
sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger station. He's a little different than the rest of them. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work. It was good to meet you, Deputy. I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Then, I need to get back. I'm hoping to track one of their ships. Guess we could both use it. Yeah, the question of who helped the storm. Don't you worry. You be careful in Neon.
need a faster computer. It takes a full minute to load the master spreadsheet.
If you're waiting on approvals, take it up with Galbank.
Any changes on the next order? Forget it's prepping as we speak.
No, pretty simple. Standard with extra cargo.
Are you sure?
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
After construction begins, and I get all this badgering. Yes, I'm sure. Oh, hello. Someone worth paying attention to. Hope Tech needs brave new innovations. Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they... Oh, sure, there are. But they almost... Well, all of them. I think he appreciates my attention to detail. Although he... Oh, yes. Goodbye, is it?
Workers like to play
Our motto
hard
is,
here.
their
Deserve it.
trucks in spay. Miss Anaya can take care of you. Have a nice day.
Pardon.
Those jackasses on Line A are gonna be the death of me. You missed the tour? Yeah, this is where it happens. Listen, I ain't exactly customer-facing, so just go on your way and neither of us will get in trouble. You do? Well, so here is the factory floor where you get to see me wrangle. This here is a sausage factory. You don't even want to, but you'll appreciate if you want to ask questions, make it. Polvo was just some nowhere. Let's build sturdy, dependable, just a ship that flies right. Ron Hope's a god. This ain't no highfalutin New Atlantis desk job where everyone gets their ass. This is Polvo. We work for him. If you think this is tough, you try farming in the time. Every rivet, every piece of... If you've got a Hope Tech ship, it means... Sure, it was a pleasure and all that bullshit to talk with you. How's the grab drive coming? Tell me how we're hitting the schedule.
Double shift.
Ron Hope's a damn hero in my book.
Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened to us.
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order, don't even think about it. No haggling. And might be some other rule. Then we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best. You may be thinking this place is a dump. Lots of customers pass through. A lot of my business is with travelers. So I have to stock. Hopefully something catches.
목소리가 뭔가 이상한데?
payday is always a good day.
Always something good on around here.
Work hard. You can make a good living here.
Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here looking for work. Think of it as the small picture is handling that is. We Rangers protect the entire smuggling rings. That's why there are Rangers. Not usually. Every once in a while. Badge or not. Honestly, though, most people are willing to work with.
Real well. Fingers crossed.
Bye.
I heard there's 30 people that interview them.
People would kill to work here, but don't give up.
뭐야 이거? 아, 또 이상한 오류 생겼다.
Was a pleasant change of scenery.
We have liftoff. Orbital pattern locked in. Must have been a
Welcome
good
to
job.
the Freestar
We're still
Collective.
in one
Please
piece.
maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
When you have a moment. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning. Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Cut the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step on.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Jack? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, so honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
The rules are there for a reason. Follow them, and we won't have a problem. New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like... Certainly. And for your own good, I urge you, first and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strict. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this check... On my list of excuses for attempting to transport Aurora, that ranks a close third to I forgot that I had any on me, and I am holding it for a friend. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested. You can find it inside the trade tower. Take the If they do, Neon Security will handle... All right then, that's it. Aurora is the #1 product produced by... Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have... And before you ask, yes, this was... Volii Alpha has a unique agreement. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located... Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of working the... Do you have any idea? No, I'm one of the... worst part of Neon. We're talking poverty, drug deal... Move along.
여기는 네온 때문인가? 그래도 사이버 펑크틱하네.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo. If you...
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks. You have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't, it's your call. Of course, Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's the drugs, for others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, I don't get involved. Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job. Stay out of people's business until you can. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you. Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction. Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well. Come on.
Perhaps something you might be interested in.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in Neon. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet won't offer.
So, how are you? Everything good?
I'm doing pretty good.
I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but
Partners
someone like you,
kids are happy.
Trust me. You'll be better.
Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Oh, shoot. You gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
일단 말로 한번 구슬려보자.
Well, I'm one of them. I can help you. But right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Well, that's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money. The only one that matters around here, the Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. That being said, I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
Give me your honest opinion. You think I could make it in the CEC?
You could make it, sure. Surviving it is another story.
Well, maybe that's for honesty.
Did you hear about that whole Galbank breach? Do you think our accounts are safe?
I checked my account yesterday. It was all there.
비켜. 잠깐. 저거 잠깐 무슨 상태야 이거? 열상은 취합시다. 이건가? 저거 아까 아이콘이 뭔가 밴드 모양인데? 어? 지나갔다. 네. 일상이 치료되었습니다. 저장하고.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
설득을 해볼까? 설득이 제대로 성공한 적이 단 한 번도 없었는데
Do you now?
좋은 거를 할 수 있을 것이다.
This isn't getting us in.
안 되네.
Look, I'd like to. Don't get ahead of you. Maybe you've got hearing problems. Nah, I don't think so. Neon's got a ranger. As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit. Here, this will get you in.
결국엔 돈으로 들어갔네. 뭐야?
Get out of my face.
Something I can do for you, friend. Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Oh, it's just a modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter, but I'm sure you ain't here. Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my... Thank you all the same.
What an absolute imbecile. He's clearly mocking us.
Now, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from... It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. What's your stake in this, anyway? But you're making it my business. I have a legal right to collect what's owed to me. No law is being broken here.
대신 값자는 좀 그런데. 일단 설득 한번 해보자.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it. Seems to me like you're a long... I'm glad you understand the... Well, that's easy to promise. You come walking in here drunk on your... Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreement.
어이.
You're ready to go.
Got one!
내가 원하던
Waste of time.
아무리 나쁜 놈이라고는 하지만 이거는 좀 설득은 힘들 것 같은데 뭔가 다른 방법 없을까?
A new customer, perhaps? Well now, tell me what bring... Such heart. Have I loaned credits to help? I'm well within my...
Can we get this over with? I don't want to...
If you're attempting to appeal, you see, in my line of work, what's your stake in it? Well, I'm afraid that... How about I save us both some time and deal with you right now?
아, 진짜 이런 방법밖에 없어? 설득 없나? 설득? 여기 있네. 아, 설득 스킬을 이제 올려서 근데 효과가...
Well now, look here. Well now, tell me what brings you... Ah, it's awful kind. Thank you all.
What an absolute...
Oh, I intend you... What's your stake in? If you think I'm afraid of someone, then offer me something else.
자동 설득을 누르면 어떻게 되지?
Let's just calm down now. Yeah, I hope so. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature a secret. Folks might try to take advantage. Do move along now.
됐네.
You better watch it.
안길 조심해.
Try something, and I'll air you out.
Make it quick, then get out of here.
얘네들 원래 다 죽을 목숨이었는데.
Things for you.
You better watch it.
Got a friend mining on Sedonia for a while.
네온 마이닝 리그.
What can I get you? If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just... Good. Then just buy what... If you don't like it, talk to Styx. See that giant... And if I were you... Hey, he can handle millions of calculations per second. A few complaints would be child's play. You know, I'm sick and... I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his... You'd do that. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure... But this person took it too far. Made it Huh. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself... Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside. It's no big secret. I lost it when I was a ground pounder. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Help yourself.
Boom, boom, boom. 옵션이 많이 붙었네. 총괄 50발 장전에 데미지 24. 나쁘지 않아 보이는데? 탄창이 뭐 이렇게 돼 있냐?
Warlord's one of the disciples, one of Neon's. A few years back, the gang... He and his buddies have been harassing me. Warlord still swears he'll get even. It feels like it's only a matter of time. I knew a guy a few years ago who... One day the payment stopped, so I tracked him down. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which took me a few months to scrounge up the parts. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to... That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx. And the net result is I end up talking to... You know, Styx, crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
What don't you understand, Styx? Crime happens because the people in charge let it happen.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, you're sorry. You're always goddamn sorry. Try actually doing something about it for once.
Unlawful behavior will be met with lethal force. Welcome to Neon Tactical. Frank Rennick is the proprietor of Neon I'm sorry. Your inquiry is invalid. Neon Tactical for paint and...
얘기하면 어떻게 될까? 싸우려나?
Disengaged. I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I get what you're saying. You just want to forget.
stay, right? You want the stuff?
몬타나루나 이걸 한번 해볼까?
No.
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double to go in rate. Excuse me.
What? Think the stuff falls from
방
the sky?
시스템
I'm
좀
looking to join a crew. Any...
And I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astro.
Philosophy.
What? Think the stuff falls from
방
the sky?
시스템
I'm
좀
looking to join a crew. Any...
And I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying
Aurora! It's a mood. Diosdado's my dad's name. I used to go by Trek, even back on Sol, my act. Peace!
루이스.
New customer. Bienvenue. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. Duh. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Oh, well. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Yahweh, on Earth. Specifically the region known as... Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity.
I can personally vouch for my colleague here and...
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As the... Of course, of course.
뭐야? 설득 성공률 15%. 나쁘지 않은 것 같아.
On my home planet. Now, science, I think it's a dance. That is the essence of it all. Unfortunately, that will have to remain my secret. Let's just say I was owed a substance. Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than... Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in our members' lab... What? We'll see you again soon, yes?
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? This is what's missing these days. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of this. Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. Do you have anything else, or are we... We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one... And Briggs? Total class act. I mean, the strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner... But the disciples? Pfft. And the only people that kept them from getting out of... So you stroll in here and want to meet... Maybe you should meet with the business...
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm the...
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs... You know, I'll just do that. This ought to be good.
쟤 왠지 동료가 될 수 있는 캐릭터 같은데? 아닌가?
Bistro Lounge, Euphoria, blah blah blah. This place is where it's at.
오질 못하네. 문 쥐가 문을 열어놓고. 자, 저장하고 왠지 설득을 해야 될 수 있을 가능성이 있겠죠. 그린, 아 속도 어딨냐? 여기 있구나. 마셔보자.
Someone says they might want to join.
Recruit? Been a while.
I know, right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us. That's smart. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different? It's us against every goddamn thing the world...
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up, once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to.
그 게임단 들어가면 어떻게 되지?
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers? Very useful. I like it. Done anything special? Something that might impress us? Right. So you're one of those stargazers. Sure, they visit here all the time. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware. If you're a striker, it means the Disciples are going to come after you hard. But you do this, we know you can hack it, and you're willing to risk your neck. Sensible. But I have a funny feeling about you.
I can't understand this sudden urge to join the Strikers gang. I can think of about 100 better ways you could be spending your time.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
이거 스카이림으로
And I'll be your
치면
#1 fan.
도둑 뜰든가?
I can't believe you're actually going to do this.
Yeah, catch you later.
If the Disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away. The Disciples have got the numbers, but we are a family. So, we may... I had another life. We couldn't find work after... We picked up misfits. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
If you hurt any of the Strikers, I will... If you hurt any of the Strikers, I will break you.
뭐 이것저것 캐를 많이 받아버렸는데 뭐 딱히 시간 제한이 있는 건 아닐 테니까 생각날 때 한번 시작.
lure her over and kill her. She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly,
Don't make assumptions.
Did you talk to Goodman? Yeah, I figured he wouldn't want to make it. Glad the badge still means something.
The Syndicate doesn't worry all that.
Okay, time for... The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She used... Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
거기 아까 갔다 왔는데.
I don't know what you think you heard, but maybe you should get your hearing checked. Howdy.
Oh, great. A Freestar Ranger.
Hearing checked. Howdy.
Oh, great. And his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
너무 비굴한데 이거? 어렵게 말하지 마.
That remains to be seen. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that... That sound about right? All right. So I jacked it. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men. Nothing I did put anyone in... Look. They didn't... How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farm?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. It's not that simple. I hear you.
아니 설득을 5칸을 쳐야 되는데 3턴밖에 안 줘?
Hard to argue with that. Yeah. I hope so. I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger... I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed... That was a few weeks ago. Having her... Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for... Never met him directly, though. It was always through internet. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you.
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it. No. Left me feeling... Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech.
What a city, am I right?
We love a town, love a town.
They don't have places like this in Aquila, that's for sure.
Hey, I'm busy.
아키라시
You want the
들어간다.
good stuff? Try somewhere else.
잠깐만. 여기 안에서
Be interested in?
이건 뭐야? 갑자기 왜?
From what I'm seeing, this world has all the essential
Oh,
building
hello,
blocks to
hello.
support life.
와, 이거 날씨 뭐야? 모래 폭풍 날씨도 있네. 뭐 삑삑거리는 소리는 뭐지? 유해한 날씨, 육시 대피하라. 그런가? 수트를 입어야 되나?
Something for you when you have a moment.
무슨 내성 같은 건가 보네? 아키라 시티로 가서 레인저 퀘스트를 일단은 쭉
I have something for you when you have a moment.
진행해봐야지. 아유, 이거 아니야.
Yeah?
Work hard, play hard. That should be the 3-star motto.
이쪽이냐?
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
아 맞다, 슬레이트
Look who
암호화
it is.
풀어달라고 했지.
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
왜 네온에 안 갔어?
Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it.
괜찮은
Yeah, I
정도였다.
bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other Rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful? Did he now? Well, in that case, challenge accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret stored in this thing. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. But one thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster. You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
I need a word. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech? Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress.
승진할 만한 일을 했다.
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from the starship thief? Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move. They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate. There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Mark. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top, Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman. Like what? Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing... Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling. Just remember, that's outside Free... Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collectives. They also guarantee privacy. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their... In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. So be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
도주 레일마드에 가다. 클리닉에 가다. 레일마드로 먼저 가볼까?
What, the engines?
Good to go for landing.
Have things for you.
Play by the house rules, or you'll find yourself on the other side of an airlock without a helmet.
Oh, just the thought of landing at the Red Mile was making me sick. Now that we're here, I'm almost at a loss for words.
Start some trouble. Give me an excuse to air you out.
You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait. Stay in line, and we won't have a problem. Hey, watch out! You cause trouble, and I will not hesitate to end you in any number of ways I see fit. This ain't the United Colonies, Cupcake. Here, you listen to me. I lead the security force. Because we have to deal with the dregs of society, like you. Because May lets us handle things our way. Best way to keep people in line is through fear. After you see your first head split open on the bar floor, you're gonna think twice about skipping out on your tab. Maybe you don't start that fight over your lost bet. You get it now? Call it whatever you want. We're ecliptic mercenaries, so I'd think twice about pissing. What do you think, moron? Money. May pays us well to keep the assholes out. I make sure my people pretty much get the run of the place. Free booze, free... And if anyone's got a problem with it, well, we've got to wait. All right. Now get out of my face.
Can you believe that? Like I'm gonna run off without paying. The hell kind of scum do they think I am?
이건 무슨 카지노인가?
All are welcome at the Red Mile. We don't ask too many questions. Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar.
모름.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it? I won't even ask how that's possible. You're in for a treat then.
공선스
The
엣지.
Red Mile is the settled system's most exciting sporting event. Brave contestants from all corners of the galaxy come here to try their luck in a deadly race to the finish. Those that survive are celebrated as champions. Those that don't are quickly forgotten. I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality.
레이스가
Well, it's
무슨
quite simple,
레이스야?
really. Once you register with me, we'll have a little pomp and circumstance before sending you on your way out the big red door. Then it's a race to the buzzer at the other end of the course. You'll deal with obstacles and deadly creatures alike, while people up here place bets on how far you'll get. Make it back alive, and you'll stand to win riches. Just a little introduction we do to get the fans all worked up. The Red Mile is a spectator sport. Most people don't complete the course, so this is a way to give those and... Of course. And if you're thinking of a rather open-ended question, Red Mile was once a notorious haven for the criminal underworld. Thieves, shipjackers, mercenaries, and smugglers would come here to do business,
달리기?
get drunk, and gamble. I cleaned the place up when I took over. I made it. Red Mile still offers a unique, exciting experience. I was fortunate to be born into a wealthy family. I used those resources to build an extensive network of contacts across. Suffice it to say, I had to call in more than a few favors, but with patience and perseverance. And now, at last, Red Mile is true. Because I see the potential for Red Mile to become one of the most unique and popular. Because I want to leave a legacy and be remembered for creating something as unique as it is. Or perhaps it's because, like so many runners who come here to test them, I suppose there's no single reason. Let's just say that I feel it's.
달리기
Call
경기?
on me if you need anything.
일단 목적은 이거니까.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
뭐라고요?
The marshal's report didn't mention you had hearing problems. Are you, or are you not, the new deputy?
그렇다.
Wonderful. Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
Look, both of you are here for the same reason. So why don't you drop the tough girl charade and learn to work as a team?
And I'm telling you, I don't have time to babysit rookies. Because I've trained new recruits before, and it's not an experience I want to repeat. At least you've got a little backbone. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting. She won't be staying long, so I don't have time to brief you. You'll find out everything you need to know when you meet with her. I'm at a critical point in my investigation, and frankly, your presence here is an unwelcome complication. Now let's just get this over with. Follow me.
너 참. 잠깐 설득 확률 상태가 뭐야? 뭔가 저 빨간 아이콘 뭐지? 설득률이 20%로 5분 동안. 오케이.
It can get rowdy in here sometimes.
Oh, I can't believe people who participate in blood sports can possibly be considered celebrities or heroes. Oh, in my mind, they're worse than criminals.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? Who are you?
Who are you? 이거 솔직히 말해줘야 되나? 정보...
Wait, Autumn has friends?
Like hell. The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why? Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory. If you think this gives you some kind of leverage, you're wrong. Sure, he might slow me down for a while, but a little competition won't break me. Because it might get a little awkward if my sister here had to arrest me.
뭐야, 자매였어?
That's exactly what this meeting is about. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
She's the owner and manager here. Inherited the place when her... May's the key to this whole thing, but I don't know... My thinking exact. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that...
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name.
그 레드 마일인지 그 경기에 참가해야 되는 거 아니야?
If someone recognizes you and tips off May, you, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco. Someone who volunteers to run the Red Mile, a deadly stretch of terrain just outside the cantina. It's infested with hostile creatures, and few people survive.
뭐 할 수 있겠지?
I hope that's not false bravado, Deputy, because this is life and death we're talking about. If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get... Goodbye.
Happy to serve you, as long as you respect May's rules.
그렇지. 궁금하기도 하니까 난 참가하는 쪽으로 해야지.
That is true. But Mr. Graziani values... What is your business?
개인적인 이야기.
Quite a leap of faith. I have no particular love for Marco, but fortunately for you, it's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. Are you prepared to run?
레드 마일을
A
달린다?
simple journey through a wilderness.
거래는 지켜야
I
돼.
give you my word, which is something.
Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from my patrons who will place wagers on your survival. I'm afraid not. But I'm sure you're calm. That's what...
Mission or not, I can't even imagine why you'd take part in such an uncivilized activity. There's always a better way.
Now that we're clear on the respect.
오, 바로 가자.
Come with me and I'll introduce you.
방금은 카메라 포커스 버그였네.
People betting over other people's face survival. Absolutely revolting.
Valued patrons and honored guests, for one brave soul, the hour of pigs at hand. Yes, a runner has come to test the Red Mile! Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show! The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower to see the distance. Once you've done so, return here alive and your run will be complete.
나랑
Now, runner,
나랑 안 맞네, 제가.
survive the mile!
박수. 음? 너. 라스트 찬스. 무기 작업대. 공주복 작업. 사람 뭐? 아,
Sidonia, isn't it by?
동료였지.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
자, 1인칭으로 바꾸고. 뭐 이렇게 단단해 얘? 초식 동물이 이렇게 생겼어? 뭐야? 뭐 딱히 시간 타임 어택 같은 건 아닌 것 같으니까. 어우 씨. 총알 다 썼네? 보스급 나오는 거 아니야? 나도 느낌에 딱 그럴 것 같아. 레이스 자체가 실패하는 거 보는 뭐야 그냥 완료했지. 오 뭐야. 근데 부금은 진짜 이상하다. 아니 뭔가 펑펑 터지는데 그게 어디서 바닥에서 솟아오르는 건지. 와 무셔. 무서워라. 뭐야. 어어.
Looks like a pretty standard industrial facility. I presume there's a reason that you brought us here?
신기하네.
Next time, you're...
막 바닥에서 뭔가를 올리는 공격을 하는데. 우와 잠깐. 뭐야 왜 이렇게 많이 나왔어? 이거 공격이 이상해. 회피나 예측을 할 수가 없잖아. 레드마인.
Let's press ahead.
느낌이지만 저 몬스터가 바닥에서 이렇게 위로 솟아오르는 공격을 하는 것 같은데 좀 이해하기 힘든 공격이네. 반응하기도 어렵고. 잠깐 이거 다른 루트인 것 같은데 굳이 갈 필요는 없겠다. 여기 도착해서도 죽어있는 애들 보니까 보스가 분명히 있겠네. 뭐야 전설 라이플. 전설 라이플. 데미지가 그렇게 좋진 않은데? 큐리어스 연속으로 명중할 때마다 데미지 증가. 스태거 낮은 확률로 비틀거리게 한다. 흉포 낮은 확률로 최저 흉포하게 한다. 일단 세팅 한번 해볼까? 권총을 안 쓰니까 총알이 근데 얼마 없다. 샷건 써야겠다 일단. 역시 뭔가 있나 보네. 잠깐만, 이 뒤쪽 괜히 궁금한데? 없지. 동료는 그냥 내가 죽기 전까지는 그건 것 같아. 무적인 것 같아 그냥. 대신 체력이 떨어지면은 그 그로기 상태로 쓰러져 있어. 전투가 끝날 때까지. 아야야, 뭐야? 굳이 전투를 해야 할 이유를 못 느끼니까. 많아. 어예. 애들이 너무 단단해. 총 한두 발로 잡을 수 있는 애들이 아니네. 아니... 더 떨어져 간다. 오지마. 참, 그 종바 하나 없겠다고 이게 뭔 짓인지. 저기였구나, 내가 간 곳이. 뭐야? 사고가 났나? 그 경비 캐릭이 배신했나? 뭐야? 여기요?
This is crazy. Is this really happening? Help!
뭔 일이에요? 아 뭐야? 몹이 들어왔네? 어우씨. 어? 뭐야. 아, 이거 어그로 잘못 끌렸나 본데? 망했네. 망했는데 이거 잠깐 로드 해야겠다. 오, 15분 세이브? 공격을 했는데 경비원한테 사람한테 쏴진 것 같아. 뭐야, 고장났어? 죽겠다.
I'm glad you're handling the mess work.
일단 적배는 안 됐어. 와, 샷건 다 썼다.
Don't think System 4 Rangers will help you if you get into trouble out here.
Please enjoy your time here at the Red Mile. Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear. Indeed you have, and in most impressive fashion. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality.
왠지 뒤통수 칠 것 같은데?
Howdy.
You must be tougher than you look.
You're going to try it again.
Hope you're enjoying your visit.
Whatever you have to say, I don't give a
쟤는 왜 저기 있었냐?
You're back. Are you... Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is... Anyway.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also,
고생해서 방어해줬더니.
I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you. You're right. Let's focus on the job. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient. He's intelligent, well-connected, and utterly ruthless. You'll find out soon enough. Only that someone wanted a meeting. Good. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Kick back with a drink from the bar and enjoy yourself.
Hello.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
Escape trajectory spotted.
그럴 이유는 전혀 없지. 하고 싶지도 않고. 뭐 대단한 아이템을 준다면야
Kick complete. Orbit steady.
고려는 해보겠지만. 잠깐만, 아까 뭔가 무전이 왔는데?
Over here. Could you please spare a ship part? A rookie. I had a good feeling about you. We just need a little. 2 units of ship parts will do.
I doesn't look like I have enough. 뭐 어쩌라는 거야? 부품이 없나 본데?
Oh no. What are we going to do now?
알아서 살아남으십시오.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
도스. 이렇게 착륙해서 내려가는 게 좀 아쉽다. 심리스를 못하더라도 컷신 같은 거라도 넣어주면 좋을 텐데. 얘랑 만나면 또 이벤트 진행일 것 같은데 좀 많이 갉아먹는 듯? 일단 저장하고 여기서 오늘은 여기까지 하는 걸로. 중간중간 좀 날아가면서 그런 부분은 노맨즈 스카이가 좀 잘 살린 것 같은데 스타필드는 그런 부분이 좀 아쉬워서 거시기 하구만. 네, 봐주셔서 땡큐. 그럼 이만 방종합니다. 좋은 밤 되세요.